with, once again, with the Ultimate Racing League for the Sunday Championship, and this is round 2, race 2. And obviously, as you can see, we are still at Willow Springs International Raceway in USA. The track obviously it's a real world circuit, and it has got 9 turns, and it is 2.46 miles long. There we go, that's on there. Yep. So anyway, so obviously there was no qualifying for race 2. This was based off, so the top 6 from race 1 were reversed, and the bottom 6 go up to the top. So basically say Hoggy won the last race, Niggle was second, Sideways was third, P White was third, fourth, Graham was fifth, Bloomfield was sixth, and Rossi was, and so on, and then the rest of the lot go up but not reversed. So anyway, so Chuck, and this obviously, this race, there is a mandatory pit stop, and they are using softs and mediums only. They also are in the Merc AMG 20, which I forgot to put in my other comms. So yeah, there is a one make race, so there's no advantage or disadvantage. It's all about the car and the driver now. So obviously Chuck takes pole, and he is starting on the mediums. Seamus is second, and he's on the mediums. Stealth is third, and he's on the hards. Rufus is fourth, and he's on the hards. Brownie is fifth, he's on the hards. Hodgie is sixth, he's on the hards. Brian Mechanic is seventh, and he's on the hards. Slowpoke is on the mediums in eighth. Rossi ninth, and on the mediums. Bluefield on the hards in 10th, Graham Ali 11th on the hards, P White 12th on the hards, Sideways 13th on the mediums, Niggle 14th on the mediums, and Hoggy, race 1 winner on the hards in full 15th. So let's get this race on the way and see how they do. So Chuck's taking them down towards the start finish straight, just waiting for the klaxon to go, and the lights are going now, and they are go, 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 go. All filtering down, streaming down towards the first corner. Hopefully everyone could get around it without an issue. No issue whatsoever. The Chuck's already started to pull a gap already. Seamus there in second, Stealth there in third. He's got Rufus all over the rear with his rear bumper at the moment. Well, they are both on hard tyres, so there's no advantage for either of them at the moment. But they're open. They're starting to open up that gap to Brownie. Brownie's got everyone behind him looking to try and get back. Hoggy's up by the side of him now, making a play for that 5th position, and he's passed. He's also got Bridal Mechanics trying to get past now as well. Is Bridal Mechanic going to get past as well? No, he can't. Brownie's been able to keep it back there for a second. But Bluefield's now got past Bridal Mechanic, so it's all fierce and all clean. So Bridal back up to 6th now, with Hodgie down to 7th. And Bridal Mechanic and Hodgie are side by side here. Hodgie is just ahead. Nope, Bridal Mechanic is there as well. And Rossi's there in the middle of them, looking to try and get past. Oh, Brownie went out a bit wide there. So Hodgie's there in 5th, Rossi's there in 6th now, Bloomfield's there in 7th, Nichols there in 8th, By's there in 9th. Brownlee's there in 10th. 11th for me, and Hoggy's just got up to 10th. Brownlee's there down to 11th now. P. White there in 12th. Sideways there in 13th. Slowpoke there in 14th. And Graham down to 15th now, so he hasn't had the best start. All the faster guys have got past him as quick as possible. So at the moment Chuck is trying to get away as far as possible, but obviously he's not been able to. So Seamus is literally keeping him honest at the moment, but they are both on medium tyres, so they're gonna literally get ahead of Stealth and Rufus, who is going back to their battle they had from race 1. So they had a battle in race 1, and now they're gonna have their battle again for race 2. And they've got a bit of a gap to Rossi there, 5th now. And Nichols there 6th. Hodges there is 7th. Bride's there in 8th. Bloomfield's trying to make a play for that 10th, or is it the other way around? Hoggy's always Yep, Hoggy's there in 9th with Bloomfield there in 10th. Siders there in 11th. P. White there in 12th. Slowpoke there in 14th. Graham's making a play to get past Brownie here. So it's Brownie down to 15th. But Brownie's trying to go back up the inside of Graham. Graham's taking it really wide there. Oh, and he's going and gone. So that's a bit of a spin there for Graham. So now he's got all the work to do to catch back up. And Bryden Mechanic is the first person into the pits to get off them hard tyres. So Chuck is... Oh, so I completely missed that one. Chuck had an off. What happened to Chuck? I'm just going to have to go back and have a look to see what happened. So he was in first. James Mack went for a move, got past. Oh, and Chuck just tried to go for a pass, but he went too wide, hit the grass, and it's batting back out now, and it's going to send him down a few spots now, unfortunately. So now obviously Seamus is in first. He's got a bit of a gap to Stealthy. There is second, but Stealthy's got Rufus all over his rear bumper, looking to try and get that second spot from him. Meanwhile, Rossi there in 4th. Starting to close that gap with Niggle right behind him there in 5th. Chuck there is 6th now. He's got with Hoggy right behind him in 7th. Hodgie there in 8th, but he's being challenged by Bloomfield here. No, Bloomfield's up to 8th now. Sideways is up to 9th. And Hodgie's there in 10th now, with Slowpoke trying to go around the outside of him. But now Slowpoke's up to 10th. Hodgie's down to 11th. P. White there in 12th. It looks like P. White's trying to get past Hodgie now as well. Brownie there in 13th. Brian Mechanic there in 14th. And Graham Ali there in 15th. The Seamus has got a bit of a gap now. 2 first, second, he's just pulled that gap away. And Stealth just can't do anything about Seamus at the moment, but he's still being chased down by the one and only Rufus. Looks like they both nearly lost it. They both hit the grass that stand there, but they managed to keep going. But now Rossi is there right behind. Rossi with that mistake from Rufus. Rossi's now right behind him. Rossi's trying to make a play to get that 3rd position off of Rufus as he can be able to. But no, he's not been able to at the moment. But Niggle's there as well. There's Rossi and Niggle are side by side. We come out through his corner. Rufus has gone forward to build some sandcastles. Comes down to this corner. Oh, goes out. Oh, he literally just hit the tiny bit of sand and it spun him back out. So that's really unfortunate for Rufus there because he had a great start and it brings him back out. And then, thanks to, unfortunately, because of the ghosting, he got hit back off the track and that affected Hodgie. So unfortunately, Hodgie got coconut out as well. But unfortunately, that was a racing incident. Couldn't do anything about it because of the ghosting. Graham's there in 13th. Brian the Mechanic's there in 12th. He's chasing Graham down. Graham's on the hards. Brian's there on the mediums. So Brian the Mechanic's going to have all the momentum here. Brian's gone for a move on Graham through these few corners and he's done it. Brian the Mechanic up to 13th. Graham is back on his coattail now. He's not letting anyone go. And Brownie is there, dropping off there in 15th. Let's go back up to the front, lap 7. Seamus still has the lead. He has the fastest lap at the moment with a 1:13.3. Niggle has now got past Rossi and Stealth. He's now up to 2nd place. With Stealth there 3rd. He's got Rossi chasing him in 4th. Let's go on board with Rossi. You can literally just about see Chuck in the distance behind them. Looks like Rossi's going to try to make a move here, going up the inside of Stealth, leaving enough room for both of them. But Rossi's eased off the power a little bit coming through this corner. Stealth's hit, but it was taken to the sand, and but now Rossi's been able to get past now, thanks to Stealth making that tiny mistake. But that's the thing with this track, it only takes a tiny mistake and it punishes you. So Chuck is up to 4th, Hoggy is there 5th, Sideways is there 6th, Stealth has dropped down to 7th now after that mistake. Slowpoke there in 8th, trying to go up the inside of Stealthy here. And one of my other Slowpoke is one of my fellow commentators. He does the comms for League 2, so feel free to go over there and have a look at watch his comms. I'm sure he'll give his comms a like and comment. I'm sure he would really appreciate that. P right there in 9th. But can Slowpoke get past Stealthy here? He's going up the inside of Stealthy. Looks like he has got the advantage a little bit. Plus he's going to have more grip because he's on the medium tyres, whereas Stealthy's on the hard tyres. So Chuck has now taken to the pits. He's literally got no grip on that tyre whatsoever. So he literally his tyre wears, so luckily enough it just before the pits, so actually that was ideal there. That worked out quite well for him. Bluefield obviously, so he's gone all the way down to 10th now. Hodgie there 11th. He's got Brian the Mechanic all over his rear bumper. He's got through that corner a lot better now, side by side. Brian the Mechanic is got just ahead of Hodgie and pushed Hodgie down to 12th place. Also, I'd like to give another shout out to our sponsors for the season, WDD and EAC Eldridge Air Conditioning, for being our sponsors once again. So anyway, Bryling Planet there is 11th, Hodgie there in 12th, but Graham is trying to get past Hodgie here. They are battling it out. Rufus is there in 14th as well. They're all on the hards. Is Graham Ali going to be able to get past done here on them? Not at the moment. He's managing. Oh, he has. He's got past Hodgie now. Hodgie's coming back at him now. Rufus is there in 14th, carrying on. Slowpoke has now taken to the pits. He's going to be coming back out, and he is going to be on the mid. He has come out, back out onto the hards. So he's come out just behind me. Rufus in 12th. Stealthy has just come out of the pits in 14th. And Brownie there in 15th. So now how long at the moment? Slowpoke is going to be on the hot. Actually no, they're both on the same tyre, but Rufus doesn't have to give way for Slowpoke because they're both on the same lap. Rufus is ahead of Slowpoke, so he doesn't actually have to give way to anybody. So now Niggle and Seamus are both into the pits now as well. So Rossi will take the lead. Oh, and Rufus is taken to the land of sand, and he's gone off and got reset. So that's really unfortunate there for Rufus. It always seems to be on the final turn that he gets wrong, but now he has taken to the pits to go on to medium tyres, but he's going to have all that work to do. But he is quite far ahead of Brownie, because Brownie's still going to have to go into the pits as well, so he doesn't have to really worry about Brownie at the moment. So lap 11, Rossi has the lead at the moment, but he will be pitting shortly, I would think, because he started on the mediums and he's still got to go on to the hards. P White there, he will have to pit shortly as well in second. Same for Bloomfield. Same for Hoggy. Chuck will not have to pit because he's pitted already, I believe. So he won't need, he's already pitted in 5th, so now he can make his way back up the grid. Niggle is right behind him there in 6th. Bloomfield is in the pits now as well, so is Brian Mechanic. The James is up to 6th, Graham Willie's up to 7th, Sideways is up to 8th. Hoggy is up to 9th, just got past Delph there in 10th, Slowpoke there in 11th, Bloomfield there in 12th, Brian McKenna there in 13th, Rufus there in 14th, and Brownie there in 15th. So let's go and have a watch of these guys. They're literally all battling out here between 4th, 5th and 6th. Oh, there was a coming together from these guys here. What happened here? I think there was. Oh, Stealth has gone out wide. Oh, bit of a bump there from Billfield, but he does stop and let Slowpoke go, so he's done the right thing. Let's just have a go and see what happened to Stealthy here. Oh, too much power and it spun him out and stuck him out, so now he's going to have all the work to do. It's going to push him right down the field or right away from everyone now. So now that's pushed him down to 13th. Rufus is there in 14th, so now he's gained some time on the stealth now. But they are both on the medium tyres, so there's going to be no advantage for Rufus. Brownie is now back out of the pits, but he is a lap down and quite far behind Rufus. So at the moment Rufus doesn't have to worry at all about Brownie. So P. White has taken the lead for the time being, but he's going to have to pit this lap. Hoggy is there in second place, with Chuck there in third. He is going to have to pit again shortly, because he's already pitted once, but unfortunately I think he forgot to fuel up, so now he's going to have to fuel up, he's going to have to pit again to refuel, so that's going to cost him big time. Nichols there in 4th, Rossi's there in 5th, Sideways there in 6th, he's been chased, oh yeah, it's 6th, then you got Slowpoke there in 7th, he's being chased by Bloomfield. Can Bloomfield get close enough to go for that pass? Bloomfield is on the faster tyre, Bloomfield's on the medium tyre at the moment now, whereas Slowpoke is on the hards. And that is where the advantage is going to be. The medium tyres is a lot faster than the hards. Hoggy has just come out of the pits as well, so he's going to come out in between the two of them. But I think he just decides to not get involved and let them two battle and just get involved. He's staying out wide here, but they are side by side. Hoggy and Bluefield are side by side. Hoggy's making a play for that position, but he's not been able to at the moment. At the moment, because it's the first lap, always the first lap, when you come out from the pits, your tyres are cold, so he's having to warm them up. Barnum Mechanic there in 8th. Chuck there in 9th, now dropping down to 9th because of having to make a second pit stop. Seamus is there in 11th. Stealth there, oh, Seamus there in 10th. Stealth there in 11th. Graham is quite a way back there in 12th. With Rufus there in 13th, so Hodgie's dropped off now. He was doing quite well, but now he's dropped off. He's down to 14th, allowing Rufus to take that 13th spot. He's got quite a bit of a gap to Hodgie now in 14th. And Brownie's still well back. He's still well back in 15th at the moment. Lap 15th. Seamus still has the fastest lap of a woman at 13.3. Niggle has got the lead, and he has got probably about a 5-second gap to Rossi in second. Rossi's all on his own, trying to close that gap on Niggle, but Niggle is running faster laps than him at the moment. Well, he's still got this three-way battle here, well, two-way battle. They're trying to get past Brownie, and then they've got third, fourth. They're both battling it out, going hammer and tongs to see who's the quickest and who can get the better position. They are side by side here. Oh, no, they're not. So P. White has got past Sideways here, so P. White's up to third, Sideways down to fourth. But Brownie's now gone off. He's thought, so this, I'm going to go and play in the sand. That's got him out of the way of P. White and Sideways. Then the Slowpoke there in 5th. He's got Bloomfield all over his rear bumper, with Hoggy there all over his rear bumper as well. So this is a three-way battle here for 5th place. Bloomfield's made a play. He's gone up the inside of Slowpoke, taking a position, but Slowpoke isn't letting him go. But now Hoggy's trying to make a play to try and get past as well. But Slowpoke's working his arse off to try and keep that position. But he's not going to stand a chance because he's on the hard tyres. And Hoggy behind him is on the medium tyres, and Hoggy's going to just... It's going to be a matter of time before Hoggy can get past Slowpoke probably. Brian the Mechanic there in 8th. He's on the medium tyres as well, so he's got... So Slowpoke's got to keep an eye on these two right behind him, trying to make a play. Hoggy's going up the inside of Slowpoke. He's got past now Hoggy's up to 6th. He's now going to try and go after Bloomfield. Slowpoke's down to 7th, but he's got now Brian the Mechanic right on his gear stick, trying to get that 7th position from him. So Slowpoke going to drop down 2 positions in the lap now, or will he be able to keep Brian the Mechanic behind him? Well, no, yep, Slowpoke's just about managing to keep Brian the Mechanic behind him at the moment. But Brian the Mechanic is getting closer and closer and closer, trying to get that position off of him. Oh, Brian Mechanic lost it. Literally just hit the sand, and it's thrown him off the track. So it's very unfortunate there for Brian the Mechanic. Like I said, this is the land of sand, and you're better off playing in the sand than racing. So anyway, that's dropped him down to 11th now, fortunately. So Stealth is there at 12th. And now Brownie's been lapped by everyone, other than he's only got 2 more people to... Hodgie's struggling a bit, but Rufus is 3 laps to go, and he's not too far behind Stealth, but unless Stealth makes a mistake, it's very unlikely that Rufus will be able to catch him up. Oh, Rufus just gone off. He's gone to play in the sand and he's been reset, but he's still well ahead, so he doesn't have to worry. But he does carry on get going. Hodgie is there. He's caught up with Rufus a little bit, but not by much. And Brownie there in 15th. Well behind, having a dreadful race at the moment. He hasn't been able to put up any sort of a challenge. He's literally lapped down on everyone. Well, the only people who haven't lapped Brownie at the moment is Rufus and Hodgie. So everyone, all top 12 drivers have lapped him. He's now got 2 more people to lap him to cement his dreadful race 2. So we're at lap 19 now. Niggle is just entering lap 20 now. With this lap and another left to go, he is well ahead of P. White there in 2nd, with Sideways there in 3rd, Hoggy there in 4th, Rossi there in 5th, so he was higher up, so he's had an off somewhere. So sorry for missing that. Slowpoke there is in 6th, with Seamus there in 7th. Chuck there in 8th. Bloomfield there in 9th. Graham there. So Bloomfield's had an off somewhere because he was higher up. And Graham there in 10th. And Delph's a bit of a way back there in 11th. Brian the Mechanic there in 12th, so he's dropped off. He's come off somewhere because he was higher up the field as well. And Rufus there in 13th. He doesn't have to worry about anyone at the moment. Hockey's well back there in 14th. And he's got blue flags all coming over him now as well. So now Nigel has started his final lap. Can Nigel catch Rufus by the end of the race? Because Rufus is the next person to be lapped. Let's just stay with Nigel now for his final and maiden lap. He doesn't have anyone around him. All he has to do is keep it on the truck, keep it on the black stuff, and he will do it. Is there any battles going on? No, not particularly any battles going on, not that I can see. So let's just stay with Nigel to finish this lap off. Nigel brings it down to the start and finish straight. Nigel takes a race to a victory, so congratulations to him. P. White will take the second podium spot. Sideways will take the third. So congratulations to the top 3 podium spots. Hoggy will take 4th. Rossi will take 5th. Slowpoke will take 6th. Seamus will take 7th. Chuck will take 8th. Bluth will take 9th. Graham will take 10th. Stealth will take 11th. Brian Mechanic will come along to take 12th. Brian Mechanic will finish 12th. Rufus, obviously there in 13th, he will come along to finish in 13th. Hoggy finished obviously his lap down and he's already finished. He finished in 14th. Brownlee is a lap down, he's finished now. So Rufus is once again the last person to, like race 1, he's the last person to finish. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. I will see you next time for round 3 where we are at Red Bull. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye for now.